All right, I believe we are live. Hello, everybody. My name is Aiden, and welcome back to another stream. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to be watching the Oklahoma City Thunder versus the Chicago Bulls in a watch-along. Hopefully, you guys will all enjoy this stream. A bit of interesting news: Zach LaVine is actually out of this game with a left, I think a right foot soreness, actually knee or foot issue, something along those lines. Again, I just woke up, so I don't know the exact injury that Zach LaVine has, but he will be missing this game. So very, very interesting stuff there. We're going to, of course, just dive into this game and see whether or not we can pull out a victory with a different lineup in there entirely. Before we get any further, if you enjoy the stream at any point and you want to see more watch-alongs like this and you want to see more of the Chicago Bulls, I guess, games, more of me and stuff of that nature. You see a whole lot of me, to be fair, but if you want to see even more, feel free to drop a like and subscribe. We are 10 likes, or 10 subscribes, sorry, away from 2.6 thousand subscribers. That is a big milestone. I feel like we haven't really changed that number in a long, long time. So again, if you haven't done it already, please feel free to like this stream and subscribe. But again, Zach LaVine out of this game with a right foot soreness, right knee soreness, whatever it is, injury. So Patrick Williams has come back into the starting lineup as of this game. So that's very, very interesting. Again, I think you're going to start seeing a little bit more of this from time to time. I don't think Zach LaVine's going to miss every single game for the Chicago Bulls. Far from it. But I do believe eventually, from time to time, you will start to see Zach LaVine miss some games out of precaution alone. So that's something we've got to keep in mind. It's something we've got to take note of. I think a lot of people actually want Zach LaVine to sit out anyway. I'm definitely one of those guys that personally want to see Zach LaVine sit out. And it's not necessarily because I don't like him or anything like that. I do like Zach LaVine. I think it's a terrific player on his day. And I think he could still do well for the Bulls in the time that he's here. But I don't want Zach LaVine getting injured, because what happens if Zach LaVine gets injured? Either we don't get the trade that we're seeking, or his trade package, trade value, even as low as it is now, will plummet even lower. So I'm very, very excited to kind of see how this team will look without Zach LaVine. This is going to be an ultimate test, and we'll see if the Bulls can step up and deliver. We already have Jimmy in the chat saying the Bulls need to get off to a good start and stop having bad starts, and our starters need to step up, and I support your channel with a like. I appreciate the like. That means a lot. And look, honestly, I don't know how this game is going to go. I don't know if we're going to have a bad start or not. All I do know for certain is that it's going to be different. And different good or different bad, I still do not know, but it's going to be different. That is the thing to take away from it. Of course, if you are also watching, we have 5 people in this stream at the moment. Please feel free to let me know in the chat your thoughts about the starting lineup, the game, and everything in between, as tip-off has officially gone. We got Luke Dort with the ball at the moment. Last time we versed OKC, we got absolutely destroyed. And we already have conceded the lead. A 2-0 start. I think Wallace gets an easy layup there. But yeah, altogether, this is going to be a difficult game for the Chicago Bulls with no Zach LaVine, and they cooked us last game. So it will be different. We'll see. We will see as Chet gets the rebound off of a Vucevic miss. Chet tries to find people in the paint. There's about 4 people crowding the paint on Shea. Chet wants to drive, kicks it to Giddey, gets swatted by DeMar. It's a good defensive possession from the Bulls. Rebound, Nikola Vucevic. So just to reiterate, our starting lineup is Kobe White, Alex Caruso, Patrick Williams, Torrey Craig, and Nick... Oh, hold on, no. No, that can't be right. Okay, hold on. Kobe White, Alex Caruso, DeMar DeRozan, Patrick Williams, and Nikola Vucevic. Is Torrey Craig out as well? Or have they just switched it back at this point? Anyway, that's our starting lineup. Another miss for DeMar DeRozan. Looking forward to seeing a Zachless Bulls in an audition. Well, yes, look, if we're trying to retool, I understand in a retool we'll have more assets coming back. But you have to rely on this team to get it done. So this is kind of a little bit of a trial test. I would most definitely agree. Caruso. Kicks it to Demar. They're trying to find someone in the post. Kobe for 3. That is off. Rebound, Chet Holmgren. And here they come pushing out. It's been a horrible start for both teams. Shea loses the ball, gets it back, and just absolutely takes Kobe to the rim and slams it home for the 4-0 start for OKC. Kobe wants to attack. Vucevic does well on the offensive glass. Again, I'm expecting Vucevic to have a big game. He's bigger than Chet. I think he can work him on the glass, work him in the post. There's a lot there. Shea gets past Caruso and attacks. That's 4 straight points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Last game, he dropped 30, I believe, on the Chicago Bulls. Pat to Caruso. Got Giddy to jump. Caruso to the corner for DeMar. Air ball. Oh, my. That travel. There must be some jet lag in this team because that was a massive air ball. Chet air balls as well. Is he hurt? I don't know. He just got up a bit slow there. Caruso gets a steal. That's a bit of a wild possession. Patrick Williams finds Vooch in the post. Gets it to Pat with some off-ball movement. It looks like a foul on the floor. But again, that's good. That's a good sign for Pat P-Dub, honestly. He gets the ball. He doesn't stay stagnant. Shea obviously tries to help. Again, off-ball movement is key. Vucevic is smart enough to find the man in the paint. Unfortunately, he doesn't take the shot early enough, and there will be a foul on the floor, but that's a good sign. DeMar misses the mid-range. Caruso gets the steal back. Kobe for 3. We're going to need a big game from Kobe White. He makes the first 3 of the night for the Bulls, 5-6. All right. We know Shea's going to have the bulk of the scoring in his hands at the moment, the bulk of the ball in his hands. He finds Chet, but no score for the OKC Thunder. All right. Shea, mid-range. That's another 6. Again, at one point, you have to try to focus on letting other people try to beat you. Shea has scored 3 out of the 4 buckets for the OKC Thunder. Vucevic misses the 3. Rebound to Giddy. Giddy wants to push. All right. Back to Shea. Vooch trying to guard Chet. Chet in the post. Kicks it to Dort. Kobe White beat off the dribble. That just can't happen. Timeout for the Bulls, actually, as OKC run to a 5-10 lead. Again, it's not as bad as 12-2 or 22-1, in all fairness. It's still not a great start from the Chicago Bulls. I think we've been bitten off the dribble way too many times, and Shea is already cooking in the first quarter. That confidence is building for him already. He had 30 against us last time, 30 and 8, I believe. And he's already starting off with a quick and easy 6 points on the night. So there you go. Shea is cooking at the moment. So again, a rifle timeout. Not the greatest start, but also not the worst start we have seen. Which again, I can't believe we're talking about a 5-10 start as, oh my goodness, that's like one of the best starts we've had this season. That's ridiculous. But that's the type of Bulls team we've experienced this season, unfortunately. So, there you go. Interesting stuff there. Of course, knowing who's coming off the bench and whatnot will be key as well. Guys like Io are going to get a little bit of minutes in this game. Guys like Javon Carter should get a little bit more minutes in this game. I know a lot of people wanted him to get some more minutes. I think he'll get more minutes in this game. I still don't know where Torrey Craig is. I'm surprised that Torrey Craig is not starting. So, is he one of those guys that is actually out for this game? That's interesting. May as well search it just to see if he's out. It doesn't look like he's out. I just think we might have went, I guess, in a different direction and just started Patrick Williams. Yeah, very, very interesting. Can't complain. It is what it is. If you must know, I did predict the Chicago Bulls to kind of lose this game, even with Zach LaVine. I think obviously without Zach LaVine, it should make it a little bit, I guess. I mean, to be fair, like if Zach LaVine was at his best, this would probably be a winnable game for the Bulls. But I predicted us to lose because Zach LaVine is not at his best first and foremost, and now we don't have Zach LaVine. A scoring threat is gone. So as much as again we're trying to experiment for a retooling, right? At least that's what I believe the front office wants to do. I've always been team rebuild. I want this Bulls team to tear it up and start again if we can. If that's a possibility, I'd like the Bulls to do that. But this is an experiment at the moment. But I do understand that once you trade Zach LaVine, you will get assets back that will help you. So I'm hoping that the Bulls are smart enough, if we're going for a retool at least, to trade for some three-point shooters so the floor spacing is not massively, I guess, hurting the Chicago Bulls in many ways. And you have capable three-point shooters around there that will knock down the three at a better efficiency. Because we don't really have a player that does that at an effective level at the moment, unless you're thinking of Kobe White, but he's fairly inconsistent in that department. As DeMar DeRozan kicks it to Kobe in the corner, and that's off. I think he's 1 for 3 at the moment. Kobe White from 3, but still good shots being taken from him. But again, we're just not efficient enough. I think Kobe's ideal role is a Steph type role. He could get hot from 3, but the W's cover up Steph's defensive vulnerabilities. I honestly think. I do think Kobe has defensive vulnerabilities just because of his height alone and his reach and stuff of that nature, but I think Kobe White tries tremendously hard on defense. And again, I'm not going to fault a guy for trying to play defense because at the end of the day, there are a couple of Bulls players on this team that simply doesn't try to play defense. Some of our best players, in fact, our big three, you could argue, none of them actually really try to play some defense on every single night where Kobe does. So, yeah, in terms of being more of a Steph role, I don't know. I don't think anyone can really be what Steph is. He might play a similar role, but he'll never ever accomplish, in my eyes, what a Steph Curry could. So I would say maybe in a limited Steph Curry role, that could be a solution. I wouldn't say that's what he should be playing. But again, he is technically our starting point guard, so it's kind of up to him what he wants to be. He has the ball in his hands. As Giddey wants to attack. Oh, wow. We got a wedgie. Don't see many of them. Okay. I believe there is going to be a jump ball. Again, for the wedgie. I didn't know they jumped it in the middle of the court, but fair enough. Okay, so you could have a chance to get this ball back if Vucevic doesn't win it. Okay, see, win the tip. All right, we got Giddey now in the pick and roll. Fine, Dort. Fakes the 3. Poor pass. They end up saving it. I think it was Wallace that saves it. Dort. Mid-range. That's off. Good defense from the Bulls. Rebound Vooch. Can we try to go on a little bit of a run here after that timeout? Patrick Williams wants to attack. He gets his own miss. That's good work from Patrick Williams. He has to be aggressive. He'll go to the line for 2. And he makes the first. Again, like that aggressiveness for Patrick Williams there. It's a good start from him as well. More of that, please. You saw he was athletic enough to get his own miss after he missed the first initial shot. That's key. More offensive rebounds for the Bulls. He has to play a part in that. As he makes 2 free throws. Looks like Giddey's running the show for a little bit. Caruso on Shea at the moment. Our best defender, to be fair. Don't really complain about that. Shea's just a different breed. A fadeaway mid-range for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 8 out of the 12, leading the OKC Thunder. He's 4 for 4. Wow, it's a great start. Caruso in the pick and roll. Mid-range for him. That's off. Vucevic does well enough to try and tip it away. It goes right to Shea's hands, and Shea in transition. Caruso does well enough to stop him there. Dort is going to get an open 3. Rebound, Patrick Williams. All right. Oh, good screen. It seemed like no one could take advantage of that. Kobe trying to find someone in the post. Caruso finds Vooch. I think that's going to be Bulls ball out of bounds. Vucevic is not happy with that. I never realized how tall the other Jalen Williams is. Well, we just found it now. Look at that. Look at those hand movements. Hands up. All right, Kobe mid-range. That's off. Again, can we stop Shea? At what point do you have to double team him? Ayo now switched onto him. Trying to get into the post, Shea. Kicks it out to 3. And I believe that's Wallace for 3. OKC, 8 points clear of the Chicago Bulls at the moment. This is looking like a very similar game. Caruso finds Kobe. DeMar. Caruso for 3. That's off. Caruso's having a bit of a struggling night offensively. Missed his first 2. I think we need to start attacking the paint a little bit more than what we're doing. We try to blitz the pick and roll. Williams for 3. That's off. Again, I don't really know what type of three-point shooter he is, so I'm going to say for now we should be giving him that shot. Vooch sealed his man. Unfortunately, does get the foul. Jalen Williams with the foul. It will be Bulls ball side out. .347 to go already, and the score is 7-15. This game's actually gone by very smoothly. Kobe. He gets fouled. At what point do we go to the bonus? That's a pretty big foul. Torrey Craig does come in. I'm very surprised to see Torrey Craig come off of the bench. Very interesting. Kobe White now gets the ball in the pick and roll with Vooch. Finds Vooch in the post. Gets the post hook to go. Again, Vooch should have the strength advantage on every center the OKC have. Has to be a go-to option at least. Isaiah Joe misses. And it goes to Shea. Craig on him this time. Kicks it to the corner. Isaiah Joe for 3. And he makes it. I believe he's a 50% three-point shooter. I feel like someone just deleted a message. Didn't give me time to read it. Kobe to Ayo for 3. Got it to go. Oh, if Ayo's having a good three-point shooting night, that could change the landscape of the game. 2:44 to go. 12-18. Oh, Isaiah Joe. It's a deep shot, but they get their own miss. Shea trying to cook. If he makes that, he misses. He misses the first shot of the game for himself, at least. Ayo trying to run in transition. He's going to bring it back. Vooch in the post. I'd put him back in the post, you know. Kobe wants to dance a little bit. Ayo. Kobe gets blocked. He tried to drive on 3 people. I think that's a jump ball. We always find Kobe on the floor. Joe and Wallace are dangerous. Well, again, Isaiah Joe, sorry. Made a deep 3, and Wallace as well. He made a corner 3. Again, OKC in their 3s. Seems to always be a big problem for the Bulls. Vamos Pontos. What's going on? Vamos Bulls. Let's go. All right, it looks like that's a timeout. I can't believe we're going to be very close to ending a quarter with both teams not even reaching 20 points yet. That's insane. OKC, outside of Shea, are not necessarily having a great start to the game, but neither are the Bulls. The Bulls, again, the Bulls have a horrible offensive start to a game. Another horrible offensive start. It's actually really sad to see because, you know, a lot of people will look at this quarter and say, hey, look, we're in the game, guys. You know, we're in the game. We didn't give up a 20-point lead in the first quarter. We didn't give up a double-digit lead in the first quarter. But we've scored 12 points. It's not good. We're on the verge of another 33-point half at this point. In fact, if you double our scoreline at the moment, we won't even reach that. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. All right. We're playing down to our competition. OKC are better than us. In all fairness. Especially without Zach LaVine, they're going to be better than us. If anything, they're playing down to our competition. That's honestly how I feel. I don't believe the Bulls are better than the OKC Thunder. I think even last year we struggled to beat them. In fact, I think we lost both games to them last year. So, yeah. They're playing down to our level. It's not the other way around. Again, especially with no Zach LaVine, the horrible start. We're playing the same game we played all year, really, at this point in time. Still very early. We could change it. The Windy City Bulls are also playing now. Feel free to keep me updated on the score and who's doing well for the Windy City Bulls. I must admit, I don't watch Windy City Bulls games. I don't even know where I could find access to that in Australia, let alone actually watch it. But, hey, look, at some point, maybe if the Bulls suck so badly, we'll do a Windy City Bulls watch-along. Why not? Okay. Oh, no, that's not good. Shea starts the fast break off of a tip, off of a jump ball. And he just hits it forward and OKC run. That's not good. That's poor from the Bulls. DeMar DeRozan tries to attack. Foul. Surely that is bonus. Windy City Bulls are also playing now. They're winning 44-28 in the first quarter. Wow. If only the Bulls scored 40 points in a quarter, man. I miss those days. That would be considered one of the best quarters like you'd ever play in the NBA. We haven't had that in a while. Again, we're 1 minute and 40 seconds in. We might not even crack 20 points. DeMar makes the first. So right now, Andre Drummond in the game and Javon Carter both in the game now. DeMar makes the second. All right, Shea. Let's see if that's cooled down. If he's cooled down a bit, he takes the layup. Chet gets the offensive rebounds. No threat in the paint there. Drummond was not there, unfortunately. DeMar kicks it to the corner. Craig for 3. Air ball. Drummond gets the miss, but gets tipped away. It will be Bulls ball. right. Again, we're going to have to try and find some way to score. Javon Carter shoots the three. That's off. Drummond tries to compete for the board. Shea's going to play the whole first quarter. I want him. I think he's going to want to cook. Chet Holmgren. Drummond jumps to the three. Leaves Chet the open lane. And he says, "Thank you, sir. Can I have some more?" He goes right for the slam. I think Drummond... Again, I don't know. Drummond just kind of overcommitted there. But now he's got him sealed in the post. Drummond misses the post hook. Wowee. It was a rebound by Isaiah Joe. Shea gets fouled. He's gone to the line. And again, we do fall to double digits in the end of the quarter. Let's take a look at who fouls him. Oh, this is the Chet dunk. He flew for that one. All right, Shea at the line. Makes the first. The other Williams for OKC is in the game. They have a bunch of Williams on their team. Maybe they could do with a Patrick Williams. I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. Just add more Williams onto that team. A team full of Shea Gilgeous-Alexander and the rest is Williams. Alright, Kobe White in the game for the last possession. Let's see if we get something out of this. Alright, we got DeMar. Dribbling out the clock, trying to settle for the last shot. He gets double teamed. Javon Carter. Someone's going to have to shoot. Javon Carter dances a little. Shoots. Io tries to go for an offensive rebound. And we end the quarter on 14 points. Correct me if I'm wrong. Surely this is one of the worst starts to a quarter we have seen. Again, we're not down bad because OKC, for the most part, for most of that quarter, were struggling. 26-14, the final score in the first quarter. I'm pretty sure 14 points in the quarter is one of the worst we have seen. I could be wrong. We've seen some pretty bad quarters. I feel like 14's right up there for the Chicago Bulls. What's so funny about this game and about this quarter is that it's still manageable. We can still come back from this. That's just crazy to think about. We can still come back from a game like this. Very interesting. Again, trying to beat OKC in OKC is difficult. They're a good home team. They cooked us away from home. Again, we're preparing for the worst. Let's hope we can manage it and come back and keep it close. Not every game is the same as the others. You know what I mean? You're always expecting something different in every game. Of course, it depends on the other team as well. The other team might play a little bit worse than the first time that they played you. It is what it is. It just happens. That's the NBA. But so far, not really impressed with the Bulls' start. But the first quarter has come to an end. Again, if you haven't liked the video yet or subscribed, please feel free to do so if you haven't already. We are 3 likes away from getting to double digits, which is fantastic to see. But also, we are only 10 subscribers away from 2.6 thousand subscribers. A big milestone there. That would be very much appreciated. Again, if you haven't done it already. So, yeah. We'll see what happens in the second quarter. You know, Shea played the entire first quarter, really. So he's going to get a break at the beginning of the second quarter. Maybe the Bulls can go on a little bit of a run over there. But if we can't go on a run while Shea's on the bench, I do fear for the worst in this game. But again, it's still early doors. We'll wait and see how things go. This is also one of the teams that I would like Zach LaVine to be traded to, in all fairness. When we're looking at Zach LaVine trades, I'm looking at teams like the OKC Thunder, in all honesty. They have a bunch of picks. They're playing really well at the moment, and they are a team that I think with a Zach LaVine can probably go to the next level. And they have bunches of picks that we could use just in case they don't go to the next level. I think it works out very well for us. So yeah, we'll wait and see what ends up happening. As the second quarter does begin, DeMar DeRozan misses a fadeaway. So another bad start to this quarter at this point in time. Chet to Dort. Back to Giddey. Oh, wow. Deep three. Way off. Rebound. I think that's Torrey Craig with the board. Keeps it to Javon Carter. Chet on DeMar. Will they take advantage of this? Maybe get him to button the pump fake? No. Javon Carter will. But he misses the mid-range. That's a beautiful pump fake from Javon Carter. Can't make the defense pay for that one. As Dort tries to play a pick and pop. Chet now trying to find his way into the paint. Good defense at the moment by the Bulls. Oh, and they're going to get an easy layup by Williams. Good defense being played, but it led to a wide open paint shot. 28-14. Oh, and Chet with the block. And look at his pace as he runs down the court. And he gets fouled. I think that's Torrey Craig with the foul. That is the danger of a guy like Chet Holmgren. Yes, he's not the strongest guy. But again, I don't think Andre Drummond does enough to put the body on him. So he gets the rejection. And then he's got the pace to run down in transition. Has the ability and the talent to keep the ball safe. And he's gone to the line. He's a talent. He's one to look out for. As he makes the first. Just give him Rookie of the Year already. How's that battle going between him and Wembanyama? I feel like it's between these two at the moment. Again, I'm from Australia, and Jordan is obviously from Australia as well. So all I hear in Australia is the Wembanyama hype train. That's literally all you hear when it comes to the Rookie of the Year and stuff of that nature. So I feel like he would be leading the race just by the media perception alone. Oh, it's a bad pass. OKC gets a turnover. Just Chet is first, Wemby is second, and Asura is third. All three of I think Wemby would cook us. We haven't versed Wemby yet. As of today's Rookie of the Year ladder. Okay, fair enough. I think Wembanyama would cook us, in all honesty. I don't see Vooch being able to score a Wembanyama, and I think Wembanyama would cook Vooch, in all fairness. But, I mean, all three of those guys would cook us. I mean, two of them did cook us. I saw Thompson had like 20 boards on us, did he not? So, there you go. In one way, form, or fashion, they're all having good starts to their seasons. It's 29-14 at the moment. Again, I feel like this is going to be one of those games where I'm looking at the chat more than I'm actually watching. So again, please get in your chats if you would like to have some discussions about the Chicago Bulls, because I feel like it's going to get a little bit out of hand at this point, and then I'm not going to want to watch the game anyway. So if you guys are going to feel the same way, put it in the chat. Let's have some conversations. Let's get the conversations going, because again, I did not wake up to see the Bulls lose by 20 and just have a miserable time. I'll be honest with you. I ain't about to have that. You know what I mean? Like, if we're down by 40 or something, I think I'm going to actually just, turn the PlayStation on. We'll play some games for the rest of the game. You know what I mean? If it gets really out of hand. We'll play some NBA 2K and rebuild the Bulls. We'll rebuild them ourselves. Either way, we'll see how this timeout goes after this timeout. See what the Bulls can do from here on in. Not looking good. Who do we have after this as well? I think we have another. We have the Raptors, I believe. The Raptors away from home in an in-season tournament game, and then the Nets. We've versed these guys before. We've versed the Raptors before. We've versed the Nets before. So we're going to be seeing some familiar faces here. This is another bad start for the Bulls. There's nothing new going on here, Jimmy. It's all bad starts. Can you think of a time that we've not had a bad start to a game? Maybe Utah? I feel like Utah's the only game I can look at and wholeheartedly say that was a good game to watch. But when you look at Utah's record, it kind of makes sense. DeMar DeRozan. Post fade. Luke Dort with the strip. Giddey. Finds Luke Dort in the corner. Doesn't want to shoot it. Okay, Giddey's got the ball again. The primary ball handler wants to attack. Finds the corner. Ayo says thank you very much and gets the steal in transition. Gets the slam. Finally, some transition for the Chicago Bulls. Ayo Dosunmu has 5 points early on in the game. Giddey, not the best three-point shooter. He wants to drive and attack. Has Jevon Carter in the post. Fade away. Poor shot in the end. Rebound Craig. The team has given up on Billy. Again, that's been a well-known situation for a long time. But I'll tell you what. I think I saw an article a little bit earlier on it was probably last night actually, saying that the Bulls were this close to firing Billy Donovan in that game against Miami where we lost. We won the game actually, but we were 22-1 down. Apparently, he would have been fired after that game, according to some reports. Now, these reports, I don't know are accurate or not. So I'm not going to tell you they're valid and it absolutely was going to happen. But you do begin to wonder, would Billy Donovan be here facing the OKC Thunder if we did lose that Miami Heat game? What if that story ended up being true? And if we had lost 22-1 and we got blown out in that game, would Billy still be here? Because the way that I see it, the Bulls are just so unpredictable. I don't know. I really don't know. It hurts me to say that because what's the point of giving him a secret extension if you're just going to fire him before it even comes to light? You know what I mean? But I think we all understand that the team's given up on him and he should be leaving. Vooch to Jevon Carter. Pick a roll. Back to DeMar. Kobe open three. Good ball movement. And it leads in an open three. Again, that's excellent work from the Bulls. That possession was a good one. More of that, please. Giddey gets fouled. Kobe White with the foul call. Again, Giddey's basically a big point guard. Really liking Ayo today, playing like a vet. He's had 5 quick and early points, has he not? And again, he's passing the ball well, doing the right things on the court. Got a steal. Good stuff. I think he might even have 7 points. I don't know. We'll have to check the stats at halftime. Okay. It looks like apparently Stacey King is talking about Ayo hurting his shoulder in that possession. Giddey misses the free throw. Alright. Kobe. They're denying Ayo the ball. Kobe's going to take it himself. He gets it to Ayo anyway. Ayo wants to attack. Where's the ball? Jevon Carter's the only player with the off-ball movement. Kobe tries to find Vooch, a turnover. Giddey. Oh, no. An easy transition point. Again, no ball movement. Kobe has to force a ridiculous pass. Kobe to Pat. It's going to go back to the Bulls. Man, where's the offense going to come from? Pat, pick a roll. He turns it over. Giddy in transition. I don't even know who that is, but he just took a weird shot. Kobe White gets the steal. I think Chet had the rebound and Kobe steals. Oh, Vooch grabs that ball. The threes are open. Io got it to go. Pat gone left and turns it. He didn't turn it over. I guess he did turn it over. It was the pick and roll. I thought you meant the one in the corner. Yeah, no, he turned it over. Yeah, he did. He did do that. P-Dub did that. He turned it over. But I can't even tell. Like, I don't notice when I don't notice when he goes left, he turns it over. I never ever noticed it, but it seems like a lot of people are starting to talk about it now. I've never noticed it. It's one of those things where I just notice he turns the ball over. I just don't notice how he turns the ball over. You know what I mean? I think you know what I mean. This is going to be a long game. 22-37. How long do we have left in this quarter? Will we actually crack 33 points? 6 minutes to go. I think the Bulls will crack 33. 11 points in 6 minutes. I mean, it is doable. Will they do it? I don't know, but it is doable. They should at least go, reach for the stars here. Be very ambitious. Try to go over 33 points. As the game break proceeds. What are your guys' thoughts on the first quarter and a half of basketball for the Chicago Bulls against the OKC Thunder? It's not looking good, man. Not looking good at all. What will we make of this situation? We do know this team is not accustomed. It is accustomed to coming back from games, but I kind of get a different vibe about this game. Again, Shea is cooking when he's playing, and we need to make a run when he's not on the court, and we haven't done that. You think of how the OKC Thunder are playing without him, and I really think this is a different vibe. I actually don't think we're going to come back in this one. I don't think we're going to even make it close. Like with the Heat, I can understand. Well, the Heat was back and forth, to be fair. It wasn't really out of proportion type of game, but we still ended up losing it. The first Heat game, we did come back. The Magic games, we came back. But I do get a different sense about this one. I'm not going to lie. It's just a feeling. It's a gut feeling, I guess you can say. I have no evidence to back up my claim that we're going to get blown out in this game, despite looking at the score right now and saying, yeah, we're going to get blown out in this game. It's just a gut feeling that I don't see the Bulls coming back. Again, no Zach LaVine, so that scoring threat is gone. DeMar is struggling. Vooch is struggling. And we need to rely on other guys to step up. I think it will be difficult for us. I really, really do. All right, the Bulls trying to do some full court pressure. Always love when the Bulls do this. Trying to put pressure on the ball handler. Giddy tries to take it all the way and he misses the shot. It's still bad that we didn't stop ball even though we had full court pressure on. Io doesn't want to shoot the mid-range. Will he shoot the three? No, he finds Vooch in the post. Vooch gets fouled. All right, what's going to happen from here? All right, Vooch to Javon Carter. Finds Kobe in a catch and shoot. Got it to go. Kobe has 3 threes already in the game. That's 9 points for him. Oh. Trying to find Isaiah Joe cutting to the paint. It's a kickball violation and will remain OKC ball. Billy Donovan not looking too impressed. Okay. Giddy. 6 seconds. I think he's going to have to chuck one up. Oh, air ball. Good possession by the Bulls. Shea is back in the game. Kobe getting some consistency in that jumper now. Yeah, the last 2 games he's made some threes. It's good to see. Oh, I just got blocked. All right, Caruso back in. All right, Vooch. Kobe open for 3. Got it. Kobe White. That's 4 threes. Finally, some threes falling. Ayo and Kobe making a difference in the game. If we can stop Shea. All right, Patrick Williams on Shea now. Step back mid-range. Wow, it's just too good. Let's just give Kobe the ball the whole game. I mean, not a bad idea. He travels. And he made the shot as well. If only they didn't call it. That would have been 5 threes. Yes, Kobe, yes. Can we review that travel? Again, with Kobe White's 3-point shooting at this point in time, it's made the game somewhat manageable. Again, it's only 11 points at the moment. Is there a scoreboard issue? I don't know what's happening. Shea, Caruso on him. Open 3. Wallace misses. Rebound for DeMar DeRozan, or Vooch tips it to DeMar. Someone needs to score a bucket. Vooch for 3. Ah, man. I'm going to be honest. I don't want Vooch ever at the 3-point line, bro. Has this guy made a 3 this whole season, bro? Like, I don't even know. OKC travels. Like, I genuinely cannot remember the last time Vucevic made a 3. Why does he keep taking them? Okay, Kobe has the ball in his hands. Let's see if there's some magic there for him. Finds Vooch to DeMar. DeMar mid-range. And he's missing his mid-ranges, man. This is just basic offense. Again, we're getting the shots that we need to get. We're just missing all of them. Double teamed. Isaiah Joe. Wow. Falling on the floor, and he still makes the 3. That's an insane shot from him. Kobe finds Caruso. Williams wants to attack. Back to Caruso. Wants to take the layup. He misses. Caruso having an off night offensively. Shea in transition. It's a blocking foul on Kobe White. Shea gets the M1. I don't know. It's something I'd like to look at right here. Let's take a look. Kobe's moving. It's a good call. Shea gets an hour on. Kobe, it looks like Kobe's coming. You know, Kobe's staying in the game. It's all good. I was going to say, why is Kobe coming out of the game? All right, 45-28. OKC got on a mini run. 8-0 run. DeMar kicks it to Kobe in a catch and shoot. Kobe's having a game. Kobe got to go for 25 plus tonight. He's well on his way. He's got 15 already. Kobe on Shea. They're trying to blitz a double team. Luke Dort for 3. That's off. Rebound, Patrick Williams. All right, we've got DeMar. They're double teaming. Kobe's out again. Kicks it to Caruso. The smart play, and he makes the 3. Kobe gets an assist as well. When the ball is in Kobe White's hands, something happens. And we're back to 11 points. Shea, tough shot. Oh my goodness. Honestly, at this point, I think we just double Shea from the very beginning. Get the ball out of his hands as soon as possible. I know it didn't work in the last game against them because they had players making threes, but my goodness, at what point? He's got 17 points in the game already. This is literally Shea versus Kobe. And is that an offensive foul on DeRozan? Yes, it is. It's a moving screen on Vooch, I believe. All right. Isaiah Joe. Dort to Chet. Chet wants to be in the post. Dort. They're attacking. Poor pass. All right. Some defense. All right, we've got Vooch to DeMar. Fadeaway. Oh, he finally gets a mid-range. It was not a fadeaway, by the way. It was an off-the-dribble shot. We're back to 11 points. Can we try to break this to single digits before the half ends? Isaiah Joe for 3. Oh, my goodness. Wow. All right, Caruso. Looks like a pick and roll taking place. DeMar kicks it to Kobe White. Oh, Kobe. Kobe. And it's back again to 11 points. Shea to Chet for 3. Off. Kobe's got a board. Oh, and he gets stripped. And it's going to be OKC ball. It looks like Kobe's not happy with that call. Let's take a look at this. I think that's the correct call. Okay. It looks like we're not going to get it to single digits by the end of the half. But at least we're seeing some entertainment in the game. Kobe White is balling out for the Chicago Bulls at the moment. Thank goodness we have a game like this from him. Otherwise, we'd be in no man's land. DeMar DeRozan is going to take that foul. 5 seconds left for OKC to try and draw something up. Why is Stacey King roasting the OKC crowd, bro? Oh, if he caught that, that would have been an easy layup for him. So the Bulls are going to end up with the last shot. 4 seconds left. At this point, I'm giving Kobe a half-court shot. Oh, it was in and out, you know. That was close. 18 points in the half for Kobe White. The Chicago Bulls still falling in this game by 11 points. Wowee, we're in for an interesting one. Now, OKC have a little bit of a dilemma on their hands as well, because the way that Shea is playing, Kobe White is kind of retaliating in the same way. What will the OKC Thunder respond with? Will they try to blitz, a double team Kobe White, get the ball out of his hands and try to allow other guys to score? That should open up the spacing for Vooch and DeMar to maybe make more of an impact. And vice versa, the Bulls should be trying to get the ball out of Shea's hands, because I do feel like outside of Isaiah Joe right now, that is making ridiculous amount of threes, there's not many people from OKC stepping up to the plate, I would say. And it's kind of the same thing at the moment. But the Bulls are trailing by 11 points. It is a double-digit lead for the OKC Thunder. So with that being said, I'm going to go quickly get a drink, and I will be right back. But while we are gone, again, we are one like away from double digits, which is always the goal. And if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe. Again, we are 10 subscribers away from 2.6 thousand subscribers, which is obviously a very big milestone. So I will be right back, guys. Bear with me. I will go and get a drink, and then I will respond to everything that has been going on. We'll be looking at the stats. We'll be obviously reading the chat and everything in between. Be right back. All right, we are back. I decided to go for the blue Powerade today. Since we're versing the Thunder, let's make it blue. You know what I mean? Different Powerades for different teams. Okay, so let's first start off with reading the chat. I think we just got a chat right now. Okay, this Thanksgiving, I'm thankful for Kobe White. And then, do you guys celebrate Thanksgiving over in Australia? I think it's one of those things where it depends on the people that you talk to. I think some people would celebrate Thanksgiving. I think it's definitely a holiday that seems nice, you know. Me personally, I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. But I think it just depends on who you talk to. I think it's not as big over here as it probably is in the United States. It's definitely not as big here. I guess maybe Aussies are just thankful all the time. I don't know what to say. Don't say that as a fact. You know, we're very thankful people, I would assume. Okay, now let's take a look at the stats of this game. There's some interesting stats that we're going to be taking a look at today for the Bulls. So, DeMar DeRozan has had a woeful start to this game. Only 4 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 from 8 from the field. Again, I have to ask this question because I don't think DeMar DeRozan gets talked about enough because of this whole Zach LaVine situation. DeMar DeRozan, in my eyes, is starting to get found out a little bit. Again, the mid-range shot is not working for him, even when he gets open. So he's out of form. But not to mention, there's very rare times that people are committing to pump fakes on him. He's finding it hard to get his shot. It seems like it's a bit of a disaster for DeMar DeRozan this season for the Chicago Bulls. And again, you have to wonder if he's going to be the go-to guy for the Chicago Bulls team, which he's expected to be right now. 4 points is not acceptable, but will he actually be able to live up to that situation without Zach LaVine in the team? He has struggled today. He's had up and down moments for the Chicago Bulls this season. Alex Caruso has also had a bad start to this game. 1 from 4 from the field only, 3 points and 3 rebounds. I'm going to give Alex Caruso a pass, and I'm probably going to give him a pass for the rest of the season, I'll be honest, because at least with Alex Caruso, I mean, today's probably a different story because Shea is absolutely cooking him at the moment. But with Alex Caruso, you do get all-NBA defense most of the time. Today, he's having a bad time offensively, and Shea is just on another level. He's different breed at the moment. So, yeah, it is what it is from that standpoint as well. I mean, he's having a lot of responsibility on Shea. It is what it is. Shea's just having a good game. Vucevic, 4 points. 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 from 6 from the field. I'm hoping Vucevic can reach a double-double status in this game, but at the end of the day, he's also struggling a little bit. The ball's not getting to him as much, but Vuce needs to stop settling for threes. I think that's the biggest thing I'm going to take away from this half. Every time Vuce shoots a 3, I'm thinking to myself, bro, when was the last time you made a 3? Like, why do you keep taking them at this point? It's definitely reminding me of the season 2 years ago, where he was struggling from the 3, but he took about 7 a game or something like that. I know it's not as bad, but still, not exactly great to watch from a Chicago Bulls standpoint. Then you got Kobe White, Mr. Offense today, 18 points. 1 rebound, 3 assists, and 1 steal on the night. 6 from 13 from the field, but 6 from 9 from the 3-point line. Kobe's kind of said, okay, it's time for me to step up. No one else is stepping up to the plate. I have to deliver for the team. And whether we win or lose this game, I'm going to think back at this half and say at least we saw some entertainment. So there you go. Moving to the bench, we got Ayo Dosunmu. He has 8 points, 1 rebound, and 1 assist. And can I just say, something else that's very disappointing at the moment. Ayo Dosunmu is the only bench scorer on the team at the moment. So Ayo has 8 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Craig, 7 minutes, 0 points. Andre Drummond, 5 minutes and 30 seconds, 0 points. Javon Carter, 9 minutes, 0 points. That is very, very poor from our bench. Again, it reminds me of the Miami Heat game where we had 1 bench points. And I think it was an Andre Drummond free throw. And other than that, the bench disappeared. It seems like Ayo, who's kind of playing starters minutes right now, is just cooking it off the bench and giving the bench some life. Because other than that, the bench has not delivered as well. So again, you can't expect to win games when it's one guy scoring off the bench and one guy scoring in the starting lineup. It's literally Kobe and Ayo versus the rest at the moment. Like, what do you expect to get out of that situation? All right, let's get back to the chat. What's going on? Wasn't posting up points in the paint working for Vooch. I mean, he had a couple of post hooks, but the ball's not really getting to him in those spots. I think he's settling for more threes. We're seeing guys play some risky game with the bike at the halftime show as well. I don't like that. Why? No, I don't want to look at that. Yeah, I'm not looking at that. Anyway, hasn't Vooch been struggling with threes every year he's been here? I think he had a better season last year. I think 1 year he shot 32% from 3, and the other year he shot 34%, which I think is about average for him. I don't know what he's averaging. I mean, we could take a look at it. It's still halftime. I will be happy to look at Vucevic's 3-point percentage for you guys, so you can kind of get an idea of whether or not he is truly struggling or whether or not I'm kind of making it up. So how quickly can we expect to be trading all these guys? Well, everybody is suggesting December 15th because that is when most guys are eligible for trade. Some people are suggesting January 15th because I believe that's when the Lakers could get involved in the trade for their guys. We'll just have to wait and see. It could take a long time trade Zach LaVine. That's just the harsh reality of things. I don't think it's going to be a quick and easy process. I think even Casey Johnson has written a report suggesting that it's going to be a very limited trade situation for Zach LaVine. There's not going to be a whole bunch of teams interested. It's just crazy because you see other reports. Oh, the Kings are interested. The Raptors are interested. The Lakers are interested. All these teams are interested. But Casey Johnson did suggest that it will be very limited, the interest in Zach LaVine. So did some of those teams pull out of the situation because of, I guess, how much they want for Zach LaVine? I hope. I really, really hope. I really, really hope it's not the Bulls demanding a ridiculous amount for Zach LaVine that's throwing teams off. Because at the end of the day, let's be honest, we have some leverage because he has a no-trade clause. We can send him wherever we want. But we don't have enough leverage to be demanding 3 first-round picks and a young player. You know what I mean? He's not on that level. So, look, all I want is 2 first-round picks. If you could give me, or, you know, if you could give the Bulls 2 first-round picks for Zach LaVine, I don't care who we get in return. I will take 2 first-round picks for Zach LaVine. I really, really would. I don't care the players that come back. I don't care the assets in return. I only really want 2 first-round picks. If they can offer 2 first-round picks, you can take Zach LaVine. Because we don't have leverage at this standpoint. By the way, Nikola Vucevic is shooting 24% from the three-point line this year. Definitely, at this point in time, one of the worst three-point shooting seasons for Nikola Vucevic. I'm actually going to take a look to see if this is the worst season for him. 3-point attempts, 3-point percentage. He shot 22% in 2015, so not his worst season, but definitely by far his second worst. Yeah, that's horrible. That is horrible. But in 2015, he averaged 0.1 attempts per game. It's gradually increased from 2016 onwards. He's taking 3.5 attempts this year, and he's shooting 24%. Would you do a trade package including Brandon Miller for Zach? In a heartbeat, my friend, but the Hornets won't do that. The Hornets won't do that. I think what the Hornets would do, they'll try to take Gordon Hayward. They'll try to give us Gordon Hayward because I think they want to part ways with him. And they'd give us 2 first-round picks. I think that's the kind of things that we'll be getting from the Hornets. I doubt we'd be getting Brandon Miller for him. A dude doing some tricks with a bike. Yeah, that was the halftime show. I don't know, man. That just... But this... I don't know. Like, in those situations, I get they're professionals and this is what they do. But imagine if something went wrong, bro. Like, I don't know. It's like the one where he's climbing this... You know the halftime show where the mascot is climbing the chairs? Like, until he reaches, like, the top of the stadium? Bro, like, no. Why? Why, bro? Why are you risking your life for halftime entertainment, bro? Barely anyone's going to see it. It's only the people in the stadium that are going to see it. Surely you could do something better, like get a singer on or something and sing. You know what I mean? Anyway, I hope one of those draft picks we get is for 2025. I think, yeah, you said we should be gone for the first overall pick in 2025. I remember that. Would you do a pack? Yeah, I would do for Brandon Miller, but I don't think that would happen. And there we go. That's all the responses we've got from the chat thus far. It's going to be an interesting second half. Again, I'll be honest, I'm excited to get this second half out of the way so I can make my game reaction. Because, of course, that is a given. We make a game reaction after every game. And I'm going straight back to sleep, man. I'm going to sleep like a baby. You guys know me. You know I love my sleep. I love my sleep and I stay up late for some reason. I don't know what it is, but that seems to be my routine at the moment. All right, it looks like the teams are shooting around. So let's get a quick drink before the third quarter begins. Go have that blue Powerade to represent OKC. By the way, the blue one is always the best. Don't at me. There we go. Do you plan on doing the Miles Morales game after Spider-Man? Yes, absolutely. The goal is for that. By the way, I have a gaming channel if you didn't know. I don't think I can link it, can I? I don't know. If you guys want me to link it in the chat, I'll find a way to link it. But basically, yes, I'm playing Spider-Man, the original Spider-Man, the PS5 or PS4 version. It's remastered in PS5. So I'm doing that at the moment. Then I'm going to move on to Miles Morales and then play Spider-Man 2, which everybody's playing at the moment. Again, I kind of like the series, you know? Series it up. Let's go in chronological order from Insomniac Games. Yeah, I will definitely be playing Miles Morales after Spider-Man. Of course. I hope the Bulls could have a better second half and play good defense and offense. I hope so too. The game has started, by the way. Vucevic starts off the quarter with a putback, and the Bulls are back into single digits. It's a good start to the quarter. We got Chet. Patrick Williams on. That's Josh Giddey. That's not Chet. My bad. I'm trying to set up these earphones. I could barely see. Shea, mid-range. He's kicking up right where he left off. That's 19 points, I think, for Shea. 19 points, 8 from 10. Kobe finds Vooch. Vooch attacks. All right. We have to be even and fair here. That whistle was too late. These refs are calling the whistle too late. The shot has already missed. I don't like those calls. I know it's for the Bulls this time, so hey, lucky us. We're going to shoot some free throws, bring it back to single digits. But that's not good. Not good enough. Second quarter, it's the third quarter at the moment. I'm sorry if I said second quarter. I don't remember saying second quarter, but if I did, I apologize. It's the second half. Third quarter for the Bulls. I think Vucevic, I don't even know if Vucevic made both, but it's 43-52, so it's a 9-point game. I think he made both. Chet. Shea for 3. Oh, and he's making everything. That's 22 points. Vooch had to switch on to Shea. Caruso to Patrick Williams. Pat turns it over. Shea to Giddey. Oh, that's not Shea. It's Shea in the ball now. That was Luke Dort that had the ball. Josh Giddey for 3. He looks at the OKC bench in happiness. The Aussie man has made a 3. He's not having a great three-point shooting season, so it's rare to see him make one. Caruso up high off the glass for a layup. All right, we've got Chet, step back. Oh, OKC. They've started off this quarter tremendously well from the field. Have they missed? I don't know if they've missed. Kobe, step back 3. High off the glass, that's off. High off the rim, my apologies. Shea, another fadeaway. This guy gets any shot he wants. Again, please. They called a timeout. Thank you for calling the timeout, Billy Donovan. But you got to get the ball out of this guy's hands at some point, man. Like, this one-on-one coverage is not working. You got to switch it up. You're a defensive coach, Billy Donovan. This is what you're known for. Switch it up. Caruso one-on-one. He's our best defender by far. And he's getting cooked. Patrick Williams not doing any better. Torrey Craig not doing any better. Io not doing any better. It's clear we don't have anyone that can guard this guy one-on-one. Get the ball out of his hands. There's no winning anyway, because as soon as we get the ball out of his hands, OKC will make their shots. But you have to pick your poison. You can't let him just take every shot because he's going to go in. He's getting anything he wants off of this team. I'm sorry for being frustrated, but when you just see the same thing every single possession, it's literally the same thing every possession for the OKC Thunder. It's Shea isolating, getting a pick and roll, shooting a fadeaway, and it's falling every time. Something crazy just happened in the Spurs and Clippers game. What happened in the Spurs and Clippers game? Take my mind off of this one. But yeah, again, please, we gotta blitz the pick and roll, get the ball out of his hands, let somebody else beat you. You know the shooters in this team. Surely you've read the scouting report. You know who can shoot and who can't shoot. You need to start prioritizing. I would say start playing a little bit of a zone if you need to, but start prioritizing who is going to shoot the three for this team. I'll be honest. I love Josh Giddey as much as the next guy. If Shai's dribbling up the ball, Josh Giddey is the guy I'm leaving open. Ah, man. It is what it is. Kawhi was getting booed at the free throw line. Popovich went to the announcers table, took the mic, and told the crowd off. Then they booed again for the second free throw. Wow. Really? Jordan, can you send me the clip? I want to listen to this. That's very rare to see. Why would the Spurs be booing him? They won a championship with him. And to disrespect Popovich like that as well is unbelievable. You don't disrespect Popovich, bro. Popovich tells you to do something, you do it. He told the crowd off. They should not be booing again. That's very disrespectful to a coach that has done so much for that city. And for, obviously, Kawhi Leonard that's won a championship with them. I don't know. I don't like that. I sent it on Insta. I'll take a look once another halftime happens. Well, not halftime. Once the timeout happens, I'll take a look at it. I appreciate it. Patrick Williams, mid-range. That's off. All right, we got Chet. Isolating on Vucevic. He turns it over. Alex Caruso. All on his lonesome in transition. Chet doesn't get the block. Alex Caruso gets a layup. Chet was searching for that block. Couldn't get it. Alex Caruso, another good defensive possession, and Kobe sacrifices his body for a steal. Again, try to get the ball out of Shai's hands. The last two possessions, Shai had to pass up the ball, and it turns into a steal. I think that has to be our go-to if we want to come back in the game. Again, for some people, it doesn't even care who cares if we come back. They want the loss, but that's the only way. DeMar DeRozan, his typical pump fake. He gets Chet in the air. That's a rookie move. Chet, he's smiling. He knows. He knows. He got baited. DeMar is crafty. Makes the first. These free throws could be big. He's got two. Okay. Shai wants to attack. Shoots. Miss. He finally misses one. Caruso. Kobe's open. And he gets another one. Again, it took a long time to find him, but we found him. Timeout for the Thunder. Kobe has 21 points. He's heading for 25 plus. It's going to be a good night if he can get it. Again, Kobe's the saving grace of this game. Like, this game has not been fun to watch, but at least Kobe White's heated up. Kobe, again, if you guys know, Kobe White's one of my favorite players, so always love when he's heating up. Now, let's take a look at what's happening over in San Antonio. What's happening here? I want to see this. Wow. That's crazy. They booed immediately after he said it. That's poor, man. Bro, how disrespectful. How disrespectful. Why are you disrespecting one of the greatest coaches of all time? Like, fair enough, boo, I guess, when no one's saying anything, because you don't know any better. You just want to boo to boo. It's Kawhi Leonard, former Spur, the situation that happened with Kawhi Leonard towards the end. Boo all you want. But if the coach of your team is telling you to stop booing, you listen to the coach. You listen to the guy that's brought you success. One of the greatest coaches of all time, you listen. If Greg Popovich told me to do 20 suicides and he doesn't even know me, I'd be doing them. That's the type of coach. That's how much respect he has at the NBA level, man. That's very, very disrespectful to not listen to him. Basically, boo immediately after he said it. If Mike D'Antoni was coaching, Kobe would be an all-star. If Mike D'Antoni was coaching the Chicago Bulls, it would be all offense and no defense. It'd be literally the other way around than how we would be now. It would be the Bulls scoring 120 points but giving up 130. That's what I truly feel like that'd be the case. Again, we can't be disrespecting Billy Donovan that much to say he's not a defensive coach. Even though I already disrespected him by saying that now because Shai's just basically getting any shot he wants. But yeah, Mike D'Antoni's a fantastic offensive coach, not a great defensive coach. I look at those Rocket teams and I'm thinking to myself, I don't know. Don't know about that one. 64-52 at the moment, 12-point game. I think OKC just scored. Vooch kicks it to Pat. A defensive 3 seconds. I'd give this to Kobe. They're going to give it to DeMar. DeMar walks straight to the line. Got it. 53-64, 11 points. We've been here all game. 11 points. This is the range. All right, let's get some defense. Or some offense. It's the Bulls' ball. What am I saying? DeMar. Fade away. Gets fouled. Oh, I thought that was going to bounce in. Dort. Too aggressive on the defensive end. All right. Come on. Make both. Bring this to single digits. Come on, DeMar. We need this free throw. Makes the second. Let's go. Giddey wants to attack. Kobe with the steal, and he saves it. Again, every time the ball's out of Shai's hands, we get a steal. We get something out of that possession. DeMar trying to isolate. Don't shoot that Vooch, and he doesn't. Kicks it to Caruso. Finds Vooch in the post. Fade away. That's off. Patrick Williams. Excellent movement to get the offensive rebounds. Caruso banks it in. 58-64. Again, first and foremost, off-ball movement. Patrick Williams moves to get the rebound. Very rare, right? We see that. He gets good, again, good to see Jordan praising him there. Good defense, good work from Patrick Williams. Then Caruso banks it in. It's crazy how just some movement in this team can bring something to life. And AC says thank you very much. And we're right back in it. And Shai gets a technical free throw. I don't know what that was for. Again, get the ball out of his hands. Blitz him, double team him. Let Giddy shoot the three. Do whatever it takes. Giddy. Oh, this guy. He misses the layup, though. Oh. A $1 million move with a 10-cent finish, as Stacey King likes to say. Vooch. In the post. Alex Caruso, off-ball movement. And Vooch finds him. It's 5 points. We are fighting in this game. Shea, double teamed. Dort for 3. Off. This looks like the game plan to me. We got the ball out of his hands. DeMar gets swatted. He's going to attack him again. No foul. That will stay Bulls ball. Yeah, Shea was not looking at all. Caruso just says, yep, I'll slip right in there. All right. DeMar DeRozan in the post. We need that bucket. Gets the layup. Single digit, or one possession game. 17-3 run. They finally have the score. Again, keep the game plan the same. Get the ball out of Shea's hands. Kobe White in the pick and roll. Finds Vooch. Mid-range. Got it to go. The Bulls are fighting their offense. All right, good double team. Almost got the steal. Wallace. We got another steal. Vooch found something right there. Patrick Williams is open. Someone's going to find him. DeMar, bro. He got the M1, but DeMar's a hog. Looks like he got hit in the face there, but he's going to the line. We have a chance to tie it. Let's take a look. In the post. Gets it stripped. Can't find Pat. That's like a YMCA move right there, you know, just forcing your way there. I think he's okay. We have a chance to tie it. Got it. Here we go. Oh, that's a beautiful play. Kobe White lost his man. Easy dunk, easy shot. That's a bit annoying. By the way, guys, I appreciate it. We got double-digit likes on the stream. Again, that always means a good deal to me because it means you guys are enjoying it. If you haven't subscribed, feel free to do so as well. Again, we are 10 subscribers away from 2.6 thousand. So it's always interesting to kind of see where we could go from there. I missed what Patrick Williams did, unfortunately. Isaiah Joe makes the 3. All right. Kobe. Finds Vooch to Patrick Williams. To DeMar. I think they caught a charge on DeMar DeRozan. DeMar coming out of the game. I haven't seen a Kobe White shot in a while. Someone get him the ball. Williams for 3. Timeout Bulls. Again, in this situation, what is it now? 75 to 69. I'm still not worried. I still go with the same game plan. Again, this game plan worked to get the Bulls back in the game, and eventually Shea's going to get his rest. Shea's going to have a break. You got to make sure you get the ball out of his hands. And then once Shea is out of the game, hopefully you can go on that run that you're going to need. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. I'm not bothered at the moment. They went on their mini run. Again, if you're expecting OKC to just fold, you got another thing coming. They're a great team. But, yeah, at the end of the day, I'm not worried. Like, again, even look, who cares if we win or lose at this point? I think a lot of people want us to lose anyway. But if you want to win this game, keep that same game plan. Just find ways where you can, you know, try to get the worst three-point shooter open for three. You know, like when Giddey's in the game, you let Giddey shoot the three. You know? You've got to find a way to do that. By the way, my room right now is literally like a sauna. It is hot in Australia today. It is hot. But the game is nearly over, so soon I'll be out of the room. I'll be able to take a little bit of a break from this sauna. All right, Kobe White has the ball in his hands, kicks it to Craig. Craig's attacking. That's another charge. Again, you could see that one all day long. That was, again, that one was begging to be called, and it was called. I would argue, though, both feet weren't planted. We could have challenged that. One foot was in the air. But anyway, looks like we're not going to do that. Shea gets the foul call. That's what happens when Pat goes up with two hands. I didn't see what he did. I apologize. I missed it. I missed it. It was 45 degrees earlier. In Australia? Or I'm assuming you're in I'm assuming most people are in Chicago, the United States. You know, I actually have the weather for Chicago. I don't know why. I guess just because I do Chicago Bulls videos, I thought, you know what? Why not keep the weather in Chicago? Bro, you guys are like, in a way, I'd love to live in Chicago because I love cold weather. I love cold weather. And every time I look at Chicago, it's like 1 degree. To me, I'm just thinking to that like, oh man, it's nice and cold. It's beautiful. But, yeah, I ain't trying to deal with no 45-degree weather, man. That's crazy. That is crazy. Again, once the fourth quarter begins, I'll check Chicago weather right now after, you know, a timeout or something. Shea misses a three. Pat brings the ball up. Trying to put Isaiah Joe in the post. Vooch to Pat. To Javon Carter. Oh my. A bunch of open players. Pat makes the three. A bit of a weird play. Torrey Craig was cutting into the paint. But at the end of the day, it led to a Pat three, and I'd rather have the three. Io, good defense. Not Shea's complaining about the foul. Bulls in transition. Io to Craig for three. Oh, Pat, offensive rebound. Man, Pat's doing tremendous work. It's colder than cold here, like in January and February. Like the two places I think about, like if I ever wanted to, I don't think I'll ever move from Australia. Australia's home, you know what I mean? I doubt it. I doubt I'd ever move. But when I think about potentially moving somewhere, the two places that come to mind, this is just based on weather, not anything to do with financial or stuff like that. Chicago is one of them because obviously that is work related, you know. I could go to Bulls games, that'd be fun. But Canada as well. Because I like cold, man. I like cold weather. I do. Vooch is calling for a challenge. What's happening here? Oh. That was close, but I don't think we challenged that. Chet misses the free throw. All right. Chet. Seven rebounds for Pat, 3 offensive. He's doing really good work today. I respect it. All right, Io. Mid-range. That's off. All right, get the ball out of his hands. Io fouls him. All right, Shea's going to go to the line. Makes the first. And he makes the second. All right. 80-72. 8-point game. I would, no matter what really happens in the last couple of seconds in this quarter, Io for 3. Got it to go. I would consider this quarter a very successful one for the Bulls. Fought back to a 5-point game when we were down by 12. We're blitzing Shea. Get the ball out of his hands. I like the idea. Javon Carter fouls and Isaiah Joe's going to the line. Man, if we could just get him to miss one, we'll be golden. Makes the first. Makes the second. Kobe, Io, Pat's best game coming with Levine out with the shrug emoji. I mean, I understand Kobe having a good game with Zach out, but I think Pat and Io are just having good games. I don't really think it has any correlation with Levine. With Kobe, it makes sense because, you know, he's a starter. There's more shots for him. Pat's just working harder. I really think it's as simple as that. Like, Pat could get offensive rebounds with or without Levine in the lineup. All right, DeMar gets a cheap foul on Chet, and he's gone to the line. This is a free throw battle at the moment. DeMar makes the first. Wow, the fans are really booing DeMar here. Hey, they want him to miss. Maybe that's Stacey King's claim that, you know, built-in noise. All right, 77-82. Close game in the third quarter. Shea wants to attack. Io, good defense. Kept with him all the way. 24 seconds left. They wanted to go for the 2-for-1. Javon Carter, that's a splash. Oh, he's missed. It's a good shot. Luke Dort gets his own miss. Oh, he gets a rebound. Io 3 from 4 from 3. He only attempts 1.8 a game. Yeah, with Io, again, maybe let me rephrase what I was saying. I think with Patrick Williams, there's no correlation with Zach LaVine. I think with Io, the best thing about Zach LaVine being out is that he gets minutes. That's the only difference, if you know what I mean. And then for Kobe, it's because he's a starter and he's going to get more shots with the starting lineup. And they're not guarding Kobe at all. Like I don't know what they're thinking about Kobe, but they've not guarded him at all. He's gotten some open shots today. But I haven't seen it. I haven't seen Kobe much in the third quarter. How many points is he on now? He was on 21 last time I checked. What is he on? Where's Kobe? He's still on 21. We're going to need a big fourth quarter out of him if we want to win the game. But I wouldn't put it just on Zach. I think, again, if you see DeMar DeRozan out of the lineup and Zach in the lineup, I think you'll probably see something similar. It's just because Zach and DeMar, mostly, some games they don't. Like last game, they both were not very good and they both were not aggressive. But for the most part, they're going to be the guys taking the bulk of the shots. So guys like Kobe, Io, they just won't get shots. All right. Fourth quarter time, baby. 84-77. We are right in this game. Again, these are the types of losses I can accept, where the Bulls are fighting for it. Obviously, no LaVine today makes it a little bit more difficult, but again, these are the losses I can take. If we lose this game, I can acknowledge that the Bulls brought some entertainment to the game. Kobe White stepped up. Io stepped up. Pat stepped up. Even Caruso, to some extent, has stepped up. These guys have all stepped up and have fought for the game. They've made it interesting. They didn't get out to a 20-point lead, the OKC Thunder. They didn't get out to a massive, massive standing point. We've made an adjustment that I think has worked. There's some positive things to talk about once this game comes to an end. So if we win it, great. Thumbs up. Obviously, I'd like to see the Bulls win, especially against a tough opposition away from home. It's a big win for the Bulls if we can win it. If we lose, it's a loss that I can accept. I won't be happy, but I won't be coming, unless we have a miserable fourth quarter, I won't be coming into a game reaction screaming and shouting saying this team is finished. You know what I mean? Especially without Zach LaVine. This is the trial run. Julian Phillips has 26 points, 11 rebounds in 3 quarters. Oh my goodness. Is someone saying G League MVP? I think so. All right. Got Giddey in the post on Javon Carter. They switched DeMar onto him. I think it's a better matchup. Chet shoots the 3. That's off. Io tips it to Torrey Craig. Got DeMar. The spacing is a little bit off, but Io's going to get an open 3. That's off. Drummond doing some good work. That should stay with the Bulls. It doesn't. I really feel like that should have been Bulls ball. Sonogo has 24 points and 11 rebounds. Oh my goodness. Did someone say G League MVP? First ever G League MVP? That's crazy. Hopefully he's better than the last G League MVP. I should be laughing at that, but yeah, let's hope he is. But Tim, 16 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. Oh, 3-point contest winner. G League 3-point contest winner? I think so. DeMar, step back mid-range, and 1. The king of the fourth stepping up. All right. A little bit of a touch foul there. Not very good from him. Man, we are right in this. And DeMar makes it. All right, here we go. 4-point game. Chet wants that mid-range. Good defense. Great defense from the Bulls. Kenrich Williams makes the three. Wow. Torrey Craig's going to take a three. Drummond just sends him to the floor. Phillips 4 from 8 from 3. He's going to be a player. Look, again, depending on the direction that we go in, I can really see Julian Phillips playing minutes on the main team towards the end of the season. If we're trying to rebuild, I can't see why. I really can't see why he wouldn't be playing. But if we're trying to retool, which I still believe is the Bulls' focus, I think the fans want to rebuild. I think the front office wants to retool. If they're going to try to retool, then I think Julian Phillips, again, is one of those ones where he might have to just keep on playing like this to earn it. Because I don't think you can ignore a 26-point and 11 rebound night. You can't ignore something like that for too long. Again, I think there's more about him than Carlick Jones because he's in a position that we need as well. He's a forward. He's not a guard. We could use him. DeMar makes another layup. 5-point game. There's no Shea on the floor. This is where the run has to happen. Chet ends up getting the foul call. All right, we're going to need a big fourth quarter from a lot of guys. Big fourth quarter from DeMar. He's having one right now. Big fourth quarter from Kobe when he comes on. Big fourth quarter from Io. Big fourth quarter from Caruso. These are the guys that have stepped up. I'd like to see Vooch as well. Just have a game or something. You know what I mean? He's not having a great game, Vooch. Chet makes 2. All right. Come on. Let's get some defense. DeMar. Io trying to screen. Io's open. Should have shot it. Kicks it to Javon Carter. Drummond in the post. He got the layup, Andre Drummond. That's a bailout shot. Good stuff from Drummond. We got Chet. Javon Carter fouls. Again, OKC right now are beating the Bulls with excellent ball movement and player movement. It's very basic basketball the way that they're playing at the moment. It's just constant movement from everybody. There's always backdoor cuts. They're once a Bulls player is losing their man, they're finding a way to capitalize. Look, there's a lot to like about OKC, man. They've got a bright, bright future ahead of them. A really bright future. All right, they've missed both. 5-point game. Come on, DeMar. Oh, he tries to go for a block and Chet says no. And they're going to get it. Oh my goodness, Drummond. No way. Hey, I think we should try and challenge that. Wiggins just tries to body Andre Drummond. Hey, if there's a call at one end, Chet gets a clean block. Let's take a look at this. That's an excellent block from Chet. Let's take a look at Drummond's. Okay, never mind. Fair play. No, that's a foul. Thank goodness we've got some replays, eh? But why are they trying to ruin our highlights, man? That would be very good on the NBA, NBA Daily or whatever it's called, bro. 2 consecutive blocks from the centers. Crazy, bro. They ruined it. Okay, they make 2. I think it's time to bring Kobe into the game. Vooch is coming in. Io. Oh, Kobe's in the game. There we go. Javon Carter. To Pat. Pat wants to be aggressive on Giddy. Giddy gets the jump ball. Okay, it's going to be interesting to see who wins this because Pat's hella athletic. So I would be expecting Patrick Williams to win this jump ball. Maybe try to keep the possession alive for the Chicago Bulls. We'll have to wait and see. Isaiah Joe coming back into the game for the OKC Thunder. Chet coming out. Pat wins it. Okay, ends up in Kobe White's hands. Vooch for three. He finally makes one, guys. That 24% from three is skyrocketing up now. He made one. Vooch trying to guard Giddy. I mean, he tried his best. There was just not a lot of help on the rebounding. All right. Io. Attacks. Offensive foul. I feel like that's the fourth OKC charge call. I mean, Vooch did a good job on the defensive end. Giddy airballed that shot. All right. Again, the player movement for OKC is incredible. If I'm Billy Donovan, again, Billy shouldn't be here anyway, but if I'm Billy Donovan, I'm looking at that team right there, the OKC Thunder, and the player movement that they're showing every single possession, how every player is moving. It's never standstill offense or stagnation as Javon Carter makes the three to bring it to 5 points. I'm looking at that OKC team, and I'm wondering, and I'm asking these players, why don't we move like this? Look at OKC, this very possession. Everybody is moving right now. Not one person is standing still. There's always movement. They missed the mid-range. But again, like, it's not. I don't understand why we're so stagnant sometimes. Like, there's no movement from the Bulls right now. And they get a steal. We're lucky to get out of that with a foul. They don't have the big on the court. Vooch get in the paint. I don't know, man. Vooch is very upsetting at the moment. This is the wrong earphone. But again, when I'm looking, I want Billy Donovan, go look at film after this game. You know, hey, you all should surely have, you know, TVs in your airplanes that you're going to go to Toronto with. On the airplane, show film of this OKC Thunder game. Show film of their player movement. It's honestly, again, with Shea out of the game, that's what's kept them in the lead. They're moving. They're just moving the whole time. Giddy is moving. Williams is moving. Chet is moving. They're all moving. And it makes it hard to guard, and that's why they're getting ridiculously easy shots in the paint. That's why they're getting offensive rebounds. That's why they're winning the hustle plays. They're just moving. And when you look at the Bulls' offense, it's pick and rolls. It's all pick and rolls. So there's at least two players moving for the Bulls. Then everybody else is standing in the corner. And the times that we do move and get off-ball cuts is the times we score. I mean, I don't know. I'm not an NBA coach. I don't know as much as Billy Donovan. I don't know as much as any coach, any knowledgeable NBA person. I won't know more than them. But I don't feel like it's a knowledgeable issue. You know what I mean? I think it's a work ethic issue sometimes with this Bulls team. But look, it's still 5 points. I'm acting like, you know, it's the end of the world here. It's not, but it's just, again, like, I'm looking at that team and I'm thinking the Bulls can learn something from this. And I hope they do. I hope they do. Either way, let's take a look. Apparently, because I missed the Patrick Williams dunk, Jordan has sent it on Insta. So let's take a look at this dunk by Patrick Williams. All right, so Demar with the ball. Beautiful. Oh, so beautiful. Again, two-handed dunks. I think I've unlocked the key for Patrick Williams. Just go up with two hands, please. Every time you go up with one hand, I don't care if you're the paw or the claw, you got butterfingers, mate. So you going up with two hands for safety. Security of the ball. It's beautiful. All right, here we go. 6 minutes 52 to go. 5-point game. Anybody's game. Let's see if the Bulls can fight back. All right, Kobe wants to attack. Step back, mid-range, got it. Kobe White with 23 points on the night. Excellent shot taking from him. Shea, good double team. He misses. And we get the rebound. Vooch is down though. Is he going to come back? He does. Kobe just shoots it. And that's off. Don't know if I like that shot all that much. But a double team, again, getting the ball out of his hands. Kobe does well with the rotations to Chet. Chet with the three. No, he dived, bro. That's a flop. That's a flop. Let's see the replay. He's gonna get fined for that one. Let's watch his replay. I want to see that again. I don't think we're going to see it again. Why does everyone get late whistles except for us? Bro, late whistle. We got one in this game, but it wasn't like massively late, but it was still late. I think it was an Andre Drummond layup or some layup. We got a late one, but I hate them so much. For the Bulls, for any team, I hate them. I hate them. It's dumb, man. It's dumb. Chet makes two. Huh, man. And Chet will make three. Oh, it's 2 out of 3. He didn't make 3. There you go. So what happens when I look at the chat? I missed one of the free throws. All right, 5-point game. Kobe to Vooch. To the corner. Caruso, Javon Carter, Kobe White. Excellent pump fake. Javon Carter for 3. We did well that possession, getting everybody to bite on those pump fakes. It's a good shot. And Kobe White fouls. They're in the bonus. Shea's gone to the line. Oh, man. That's a tough pill to swallow. Demar back in the game. All right, Javon Carter out. Again, I think Javon Carter ended the night with 3 points. He's played a bunch of minutes. There's not much excuses there for him. I don't know for sure what his stats are, but anyway. Kobe to Demar. Caruso open. Finds Vooch in the paint. Is there an and one there? No, he does not make the shot. But Vooch will go to the line. Caruso found the mismatch there. Pat was open as well, but of course Vooch, he can't really see where Pat is in all fairness. He's just not looking at him. I think they're going to challenge this. They're going to challenge it. I don't know if that's the right challenge. There we go. All right, while the timeout is happening and all the challenges and stuff, you know what we're going to do? We're going to check the other teams around the NBA. Let's see what's going on around the NBA right now. Here we go. The Hawks and the Spurs. No, the Hawks and the Nets, sorry. 142 to 143 in overtime. That's going to be a heck of a finish right there. 140-point games. Wow. We'll see how that goes. The Rockets right now are beating the Grizzlies comfortably. The Grizzlies are just... Like, I get Giles a massive player for them. And obviously Steven Adams is out. But man, they've fallen from grace so far. It's going to be interesting to see what type of team they're going to look like when Ja Morant does return. The Clippers are destroying the Spurs again. I think the Spurs deserve this loss, bro, after what they're doing to their coach. You should never, ever, as soon as your coach says something like that, you shouldn't just continue to boo. That's ridiculous. So, yeah, take that loss, San Antonio. The Pelicans, right now, are beating the Kings by 2 points with 8 minutes to go in the fourth. Obviously, the Bulls and the Thunder, close game. The Timberwolves beating the 76ers by a hefty amount. I think it's 21 points. With 5 minutes to go, 76ers could be waving the white flag there. Let's take a look. Who else? That's about it. The Trailblazers and the Jazz have yet to play. Suns and Warriors have yet to play. And the Lakers and the Mavericks have yet to play. The Atlanta Hawks are taking the lead. I'm not going to lie. I'm tempted to turn that game on, but we can't. The Bulls are playing. The Bulls are my priority. Bulls Nation is my priority, but that game looks... Again, I'm going to keep the score of that game just to see, you know. 6 seconds left. Atlanta, they're up by 3. Looks like they had some free throws. Challenge successful. Wow. So that's going to stay Bulls ball. 7 on the shot clock. Vooch won't go to the line. I don't know how that's a successful challenge. Bro, Chet is literally... He has his ass in his face, bro. Like... No, I'm not saying it in a bad way, but like, dude, how is that not a foul? Anyway, it will stay Bulls ball. DeMar in the post. 4 seconds. Caruso for 3. Oh! Wow, bro, that bounce would have been crazy. Shea, Isaiah Joe, 4-3. Off. Kobe trying to fight for the board. Loose ball foul. That will go Bulls' way. .451 to go in this game. Bulls just staying in it at this point. Dang. All right. Bulls ball. All right, we got Caruso with the ball. Kicks it to DeMar. Is it tied? Right now on my score, Atlanta's still winning by 3. I don't know if they've tied it. If you're talking about the Bulls, no, it's not tied. It's a 5-point game. I'll make it 3, actually. Shea attacks. Chet gets the layup. Now it's 5. Oh, Brooklyn have free throws. I'm looking at the Brooklyn game as well because that looks like it's going to be a good finish. DeMar. Patrick Williams fakes the three, goes all the way. No foul call. Kobe White finds Vooch in the paint. Caruso, someone's got to... Oh my goodness, why are we so hesitant to shoot? It was Alex Caruso there that time. Why are we so hesitant to shoot that ball, man? That's so irritating. We got a shot clock violation late in the game for no reason. Shoot the ball. Oh. Well, there was about 5 shots we could have taken in that possession that no one took. And then Shea gets an air one. Nah, we deserve that, man. How annoying. Shea gets that contact, by the way. He forces that contact. That's a James Harden move if I've ever seen one. That's really annoying. All right, from the Atlanta game, it looks like either Brooklyn missed the free throw. Yeah, I'm not watching it. It's either Brooklyn's missed the free throw or Atlanta fouled them at the 2-point line and they just shot 2, which would be smart as well. That means Atlanta will get free throws. One of those things happened. I don't know which one. But yeah, that possession, man, that possession hurt us big time. Can't win a game if you don't get the shots up. How much time is left? 3:18 on the 3:18 left. All right, Shea will. Oh, is that not a foul? Okay, Shea didn't get an L. I don't know what happened there. I don't know. DeMar goes up. He's going to get a foul call. All right, come on, DeMar. We need both. Makes the first. Makes the second. All right, we needed those points. We are still in it. By hook or by crook. Bad game, good game. We are still in it. DeMar has 13 free throws, and he's made all 13. Giddy in the post. Good help. Oh, Vucevic just bails them out. Again, we can't win a game like this. Chet goes to the line. Makes his first. And Chet will make the second. 140-97. Oh my. 3 minutes to go. Chet has 18, 12, and 4. He's cooked Vooch today. Caruso to DeMar. I don't like how we're not finding Kobe. He's had the hot hand all game. Has very rarely touched the ball in the fourth. Vooch shoots the 3. Just such a bad shot. Such a bad shot. He shoots 24% from the 3, bro. How many 3s has Vooch had? How many 3s has Vooch had? And OKC going to the line. I feel like the Bulls, again, they're playing their best tanking game at the moment. Vucevic, 1 from 3. 1 from 3? It's too many, bro. 3's too many for him at this point, bro. He doesn't make any, man. It's annoying. I just feel like we have Kobe White's had the hot hand all game. DeMar is, you know, he's brought us back into the game with free throws. We're taking the wrong shots. We really are. I think playing the hot hand, man, like it's so important and we don't do it enough. Like it's unacceptable that Kobe's had one shot in the fourth quarter. DeMar fadeaway, he's got it to go. But genuinely, it's unacceptable. It's unacceptable that Kobe's had one shot in this fourth quarter. Shea wants to cook. Isaiah Joe for 3. 4-point play. That is game. Goodbye. Game over. 2 minutes to go. That's back to double-digit lead. The Bulls just didn't have enough in the end. Just did not have enough. Julian made 4 threes for the G League team. Yes, he did. That's game. Yes, it is. It's game over. We're not coming back from this. Again, the OKC Thunder would have to dramatically choke this game for us to come back. Makes the free throw. Someone's going to have to make this 3. We need to start chucking up threes now. DeMar to Vooch. All right, Vooch has made a 3. I still don't like the shot, but he's made it. 1:44 to go. 110 to 102. We're going to need a stop. Giddy for 3. I'm taking that shot all day. Off. There we go. I like that from the Bulls. Play the percentages out there. Giddy's not a good 3-point shooter. DeMar wants to attack. Caruso in the corner. Off. Rebound Vooch. Please find Kobe White, man. Another off shot from Caruso. Again, we have disrespected Kobe White. I know I'm a Kobe White fan, but we have disrespected this man's hot game, bro. Like, we really have. Again, one shot, and Kobe White's going to get the foul as well. One shot in the fourth quarter for Kobe White. Does OKC have any needs we can help with? We need to do a deal with them or a similar team. Well, again, I'd personally be willing to send Zach LaVine over there. OKC are not a direct rival. They're out in the West. We don't verse them anymore for the rest of the season, so we don't need to bother about losing to them again. They have massive amounts of picks, and they could use a second player to kind of take the scoring load off of Shea from time to time. So we never stay with the hot hand. That pisses me off. Yes, it does. It pisses me off as well. And we didn't do it in the fourth. It's embarrassing. I know a lot of people are going to start talking about this because it's a big problem. It's disrespectful, man. Like, Kobe White is in there to get the scoring punch going. He's been scoring all night long. And he's been open for some of the shots as well. And we've just not given him the ball. I get it. DeMar DeRozan is heating up. But there has to be more than one scoring option here. Patrick Williams for 3. That's off. And that is game. 51 seconds to go. I'll send them Zach right now. I can't stand him anymore. And the disruption to the team is too much. Again, I'm looking at teams like Indiana. I'm looking at teams like the Kings. I'm looking at teams like the Pacers, maybe the Raptors. I'm looking at all these teams for trades for Zach LaVine because I think they have assets, young assets, and picks. That's what I want. All I want is 2 first-round picks. You could give me the worst player in NBA history, as long as you give me 2 first-round picks for Zach LaVine, I'll take it. I might not be happy about it, but I would take it. I don't want the Lakers deal. I don't want a deal for Klay Thompson unless we get 2 first-round picks in return. I don't want Klay Thompson. I just want picks. That's all I want. A picks or a young player that is worth 2 first-round picks. I hope we go with one of the teams you just mentioned. I'm looking at those teams, and I'm hoping those teams are looking at Zach LaVine. I think the Pacers could do really well with a guy like LaVine. They've got a rim-protecting center, an all-star caliber point guard, then you've got a 20-point-per-game scorer right there in Zach LaVine. That would work really well for the Pacers. The Kings don't have a lockdown spot for the shooting guard spot. They've got young assets they could give up. Some of them off of their bench that could still be good for the Bulls as starters. And they've got picks. I'm looking at the Sacramento Kings. I think that we could do a deal with them. OKC, literally have all the picks in the world. It's pretty straightforward to do a deal with them. And they could use a Zach LaVine as well. So, yeah, all those teams I'm looking at. I don't want the Lakers 2029 first round pick, bro. I don't want to start a rebuild in 2029. The Lakers have been trying to get rid of that pick for at least 3 years and have not been able to do it. Like, I don't want that pick. That pick, to me, looks cursed. I don't want that pick. So that's what I'm thinking. $42 seconds left. We will... Look, it's been a tough stretch towards the end. The Bulls have not capitalized on the hot hand once again. That will be probably the biggest talking point in my game reaction, at least. But thank you guys for withstanding the pain with me. Again, as we head towards the end of this game, if you haven't liked it already, please feel free to do so. And again, subscribing will help share the stream to out there to as many people as possible, and that will be very much appreciated as well. We are 10 subscribers away from 2.6 thousand. It's a big milestone there. So I'd love to see that, you know, improve, get more people out there, more people interested in Aiden's Bulls show. But yeah, disappointing way to go out. I appreciate you guys for sticking through it with me, though, you know? Therapy session Bulls, that's what we call it. I'd rather be doing these watch-alongs than doing none of them at all, because at least when we lose, we can embrace it together, can't we? Shea has 40 points, and... Wow. Thanks for another watch-along. It's not over yet. We still got 18 seconds. Kobe White got the ball stolen. We're going to wait for the shot clock to expire. I don't want to, you know, be that type of guy to leave when the game's not officially over. Two seconds left. 0.08. Just inbound this and let's be done. In the end, we lost by 14. That's still a big amount. Oh, my. All right. The game is done. Now it's time for me to go. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed it, like and subscribe. Help will share it to more people so more people could watch these watch-alongs. Hopefully, more funner games. Again, this game was okay, but in the end, it's kind of... We ended it the same way. We had a really bad second half stretch. I don't know. Hard to say. It's hard to say. I just think this is generally the best we can do. I'm that guy. Hey, you're still here, so you're not that guy. You're not that guy. You're not that guy. You stayed till the end. You stayed all the way to the end. Brighter days are on the horizon for the Bulls. I sincerely hope so. I'm sweating, so I'm gonna get out of this room for a couple of minutes. Hopefully, get some nice fresh air. Rethink and reprocess. But I genuinely think this is the best the Bulls can do. Like, I thought the Bulls played well in this game. And we only scored 102 points. It goes to show what our issues are. Without Zach LaVine, with Zach LaVine, the issues still remain the same. And I think this game right here, this is the game that should send Billy Donovan out of the Bulls. Because with no Zach LaVine, again, I get it. But with no Zach LaVine, it exposes the coaching a lot more than with Zach LaVine. With Zach LaVine, you blame Zach because sometimes he takes bad shots. It is what it is. Or sometimes he has the ball in his hands too much and some things just don't move. But right here, this game, in my opinion, exposes Billy Donovan more than anything. Not playing with the hot hand. Poor adjustments once again. The only good adjustment that they made was they double-teamed Shea in the third quarter. That was the only good adjustment I saw the Bulls make. But Kobe White one shot in the fourth is unacceptable. And again, I put that on the coaching staff. You have to put Kobe White as a primary focus. When he has 23 points, the best efficiency by far on this Bulls team, and you let him sit there in the fourth quarter in the corner to very rarely get the ball. That is not acceptable from Billy Donovan, and it exposes his coaching just as much as it exposes the issues we have with the players. I'll mention all of this in the game reaction, but again, I felt like I had to get that off my chest here. Once again, the first quarter struggles. Yeah, that's, yeah. Anyway, I will see you in the game reaction in a couple of hours' time. Have a wonderful and safe day. See you in the next one. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay tuned for more. God bless. Take care. And peace.